Earlier this year, we introduced you to a small company with a big idea and big ambitions. Lumena, a Denver startup, has quietly been installing their MindGyms at more than a dozen Air Force bases across the U.S. and beyond. The 7-foot by 7-foot cubes utilize the elements of isolation, meditation, reflection, light, and sound to create an experience designed to build up mental fortitude. Since installing the first MindGym on Hill Air Force Base in Utah, Lumena worked with 9 different Air Force major commands, and now they're poised to make their biggest move yet. And that's the subject of this week's Comms Check. After successfully navigating the DoD's Small Business Innovation Research Program, commonly referred to as SBIR, and proving the MindGym's effectiveness one installation at a time, the team at Lumena secured their first command-wide buy of the MindGym. So convinced of the potential to help the nearly 31,000 airmen assigned to Global Strike Command, top boss General Thomas Boussier wants MindGyms to be available to the bases and units under the Strike Command umbrella. Lumena's contract manager, Jamie Rohn, says it's validation for all the work that's already been put into the project.
So we did a number of installations, Travis, Little Rock, Hawaii, other Hill, started with Hill. But what the Global Strike Command contract actually marks is the first command-wide buy, which enables us to get our systems out in a single point. It's a 4-star level saying this is important, resiliency of our people is important, and it's now done and executed, codified in a contract, and we're going to be rolling that out over the next 60 to 90 days.
Just as Lumena's business with the Air Force is growing, so too is the user experience inside the MindGym. Taking feedback and information learned from its initial iteration, Lumena advisor Dr. Janelle McCauley says users can expect an experience that leans into everything the team at Lumena learned since their work with the Air Force began.
I'm really excited for people to have the opportunity to explore all the different, from the modules in the curriculum to the adaptive experiences, whether it's space or snow or rain. We're really kind of listening to the users and what they want to see and what they want to experience, and then developing and creating those spaces for them.
As with anything new, especially when it comes to areas like mental health, getting buy-in from prospective users can be a challenge. But Rohn says the knowledge that GSC's top boss is behind the initiative should help convince people.
This command-wide buy does legitimize and validate the fact that we do have something real, and that it is actually not only good from a product standpoint, but it's literally changing lives. And so now how do we take the command-wide buy from Global Strike and move it to other MAGCOMs and replicate it?
It's an idea that might just find alignment with the Air Force's current push to restructure itself in the face of great power competition and an increasing focus on the growing threat that is China.
So we need access to these types of resources to ensure our warfighters are ready for the next fight. They're not distracted, they're more productive, they're more efficient in the things that they do, and then overall as a wellness tool. And so I'm hearing from a lot of the airmen today that that's what they're really finding the benefit, is that it's twofold, right? I'm learning these skill sets that are improving my overall wellness and mental health, but I'm also learning these skill sets that are making me better at my job and better at my life.
If you're thinking to yourself, that sounds pretty good, how can I get inside one of those boxes? Well, that opportunity could eventually be available beyond the bounds of the military. Lumena's leadership tells us they are already looking for the next landing spot for the MindGym and how they can reach even bigger groups looking for the help that they provide.